There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody same.
What's up, world? Raging Redneck coming at you again from the beautiful back hills of western Pennsylvania. Happy New Year. So, I'm reading through the news, and apparently our, quote, commander-in-chief, Obama, wants to push for more gun control, and he's going to use executive orders, if necessary, to instill these. Personally, I cannot tell you how stupid of an idea more gun control actually is. And there's a lot of reasons behind why I say that. It's not just because I'm a gun-toting redneck in the back hills of beautiful western Pennsylvania. There's a lot of reasons to it. Let me give you an example here, okay? The problem is it isn't guns, okay? It's people. We have a people problem. We don't have a gun problem. We have a people problem in this country. Now, personally, as far as guns, how are we going to stop the mass shootings, all this shit? Let's take worst case scenario. If you take guns away from these people, they're just going to figure out another way to hurt people. When Sandy Hook went down and all that, the day after that happened, some guy lost his mind in Japan and stabbed 27 people to death. People are going to do vicious and horrible things no matter what we do. And all gun control is going to do is disarm the public. It's going to disarm the law-abiding people. It's going to disarm the sheepdogs, the people who have the balls to stand up and fight for what's right and to defend life, liberty, and property at all costs. That's what you're going to do. You're making common working folk, good, die-hard, patriotic Americans, into felons overnight by passing these laws. That's all you're doing. Criminals don't care about laws. We all know this. I don't give a shit how these people obtain these fucking guns. It doesn't even matter. Listen, if we take guns out of the situation, let's play out a scenario here. Let's pretend that you're at a mall, okay, and there's an active shooter running through the mall. I don't care if he's got an AR-15, an AK-47. I don't care if he's got a handgun. There's people in those malls with handguns. At least there should be, unless you live in a communist state where they don't allow you to take a gun into a mall. I would rather be in a mall and come face to face with someone running through losing their mind with an AR-15 than I would come face to face with someone running through a mall losing their mind with pipe bombs. You know, I mean, a guy starts walking through a mall with pipe bombs. Pipe bombs are cheaper than guns. They start lighting them off. They start throwing them into fucking stores as they're walking by. What kind of recourse do you have for that? I mean, if an active shooter goes through, you know, the last one, there were, 14, 15 people killed, some shit like that? One pipe bomb is going to kill a lot more than that. They're a lot easier to manufacture. There's no fucking background check for them. So I personally feel I'd rather see a guy running through a mall with a gun that I know that I could get into a standoff with, or you can get him to stop. You can't throw a gun at somebody and have any success, you know what I mean? You try barricading yourself behind something, you got a shot at it deflecting a bullet. Pipe bomb, not so much. I'm just using pipe bomb as an example because that's the first thing that come to my mind, okay? It's a people problem. There's a psychological problem in this country, and getting rid of guns is going to do nothing more than intensify that. Now what you're going to do is, again, these common people that are these patriots, the 3%ers, you're going to turn all of them into criminals. Now all of a sudden, you have a member of law enforcement, okay, who doesn't want to be doing what he's doing, standing on some good old boy's door, knocking on his door, telling him, you got to give me your guns. Now he's going to look at him and say, come on, man, look, I don't want to give you my guns. You know that this is wrong. The sheriff, whoever the fuck it is, whoever member of law enforcement is going to stand there and go, look, I don't want to do this, but I got to take your guns. You know, and then where does the situation go from there? There probably wouldn't even be a standoff. It's not going to be like these people are saying, like Ruby Ridge, with people fucking shooting out the cops. It's going to be a guy and a cop standing there arguing on his porch for fucking days. Because the sheriff doesn't want to knock you out. The sheriff doesn't want to fucking arrest you. No member of law enforcement wants it to come to that, okay? And nobody wants to give up their guns. So you're trying to get people to do something that they don't want to do, which is gun confiscation, and then you're going to have people on the other side who don't want to give up their guns. So what's going to happen is you're going to have two guys standing there just arguing about it all fucking day. I got to take your guns. Nah, you ain't getting my fucking guns. Come on, man. I got to take the guns. Nah, I'm not giving you my fucking guns. Come on, don't be that guy. And they're going to stand, and that's really what I see fucking happening. They keep going through all these plans with confiscation. They're not saying who's going to come and do it. You're going to have to bring people from outside like the UN or something if you do that. The last time foreign troops came here and tried to seize arms, I think we all know how that went. That's my thought on it for the day. Mr. President, tread very carefully here. We don't want you to take our guns. We're happy with our guns the way that they are. In fact, we want less gun regulation. We want to be able to, we want to be able to have easier access to guns, us law-abiding citizens. Now, how do you weed those out as to who will and who won't commit evil acts? Well, all I can tell you is there's been 167 mass shootings, I believe it is, underneath Obama since Obama took office. That sounds like a lot, and really it is. But there are 89 million gun owners in America. And 167, I don't know the ratio of drivers to drunk drivers, but everyone's still out driving a fucking car, ain't they? There's another way to go about this, and this sure as shit is not it. That's my thought on it. That's my redneck, my raging redneck thought for the day, or my insight. Gun control is not going to be the answer. All you're going to do is make things worse. You're going to turn patriots against the people. Most patriots defend law enforcement. We defend the military. Now all of a sudden you're going to send the military and the law enforcement against us. Guess what? We're the people that back them up. You think, number one, that they're going to come after us, the people that back them up? That I don't see happening. That's the biggest thing, is they're not going to come after us. They're not going to come after the patriots. The other thing is, do you really want to pit the only people who are you want to pit them against the only people? That's got a bite in the hand that feeds you, ain't it? Think long and hard about that before you go further with any more gun control. And fuck Hillary Clinton. It ain't fucking happening. Keep your children and your guns close. Save your hate mail, because I don't give a fuck.